Is it visible? So my topic is caste system, caste conflict, and class conflict in the Kurz or Karna by T.P. Kailasam and in the present time. So this is my personal information, and first I want to go with what. Yes. Okay, so first I want to go with what is caste. So, according to Ketekar, in his book History of Caste in India, he said that caste is a social group having two characteristics. First, membership in confined to those who are born of members and include all person no born. And second is the member are forbidden by the annex, inexorable social law to marry outside the group. And the another definition of caste given by E. Blunt in his book, The Caste System of Northern India. He gave the definition that caste is an endogamous group bearing a common name, membership of which is hereditary, imposing on its members certain restrictions in the matter of social intercourse, either following a common traditional occupation, a claim, a common origin, and generally regarded as a forming a single homo- homogeneous community. And this is taken from page number 12 of this book, The Caste System of Northern India. And if you want to read more definition, you just click to this link I have given here. And the second is what is class. So I have taken two definitions from Civil Service IAS Guide website, and these two definitions are Max Weber. First definition by Max Weber, that class is, he said that class held that classes are aggregated of individuals who gave the same opportunities of acquiring goods, the same exhibited standard of living. And the another one is given by Mac Ivor and Page. The definition is a social class in is any portion of community marked off the form the rest by social status onward and mimic of a social class is the aggregate of person having essential the same social status in a given society. For example, class consciousness. And to read more definition, you just click and go there. So now I'm going to begin my topic. So my topic is class and caste conflict in the Kurz or Karna and in present time. So first I'm going with education, that where the conflict of caste and class found in education. So first we find that Rama, the mythical character of Parshuram from Mahabharata, decided to give education only to Brahmins. So when he decided to give education only to Brahmins, Karna disguised himself as a Brahmin, and he is taking education from Rama. But one day, then one Vittal Parshuram is sleeping in the lap of Karna, and suddenly one beetle came and sting to the Karna, and the blood of Karna going to flow. And when the blood of Karna touches the feet of Rama, he found that this is the blood of Kshatriya. Why he found that this is the blood of Kshatriya? Because of the heat of that blood. Because he said that this much heat is only possible if you are Kshatriya. So he cursed the Karna, and you found that the lines of from the curse or Karna that he cursed. Here he said that if ever you should henceforth surely need the use of arms, you have learnt of me the barest talk, the merest thought of thy supposed Sutha birth crossing thy mind, will swell thy heart to sense of shame, will dull thine eyes and mind, numb and paralyze thy limbs beyond their power to hell. There maken thy slightest, smallest use of knowledge that you have learnt of me, evanuate, ere I enlight a future curse on thee. Rama curse thee Karna. Now here we find the caste conflict, that if Rama does not want to give education to Kshatriya, it is fine. We have four castes, like we have four division in caste like Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. Then, if we have conflict, Rama has conflict with Kshatriya. Why he don't give education to Vaishya or Shudra? Why only to Brahmins? That thing we have mentioned here. And another thing we have find that caste conflict in education, we find that in Guru Drona there is a act 2 where Guru Drona is giving vidyas, or we can say education to prince Pandavas and princes Pandavas and Kauravas. So there we find that there is a competition of archery, and at that point of time Karna was there, and he is able to win the game, instead of Arjun is capable to do uh, he is to completed the fulfill the condition and of the competition, but uh, Karna is more capable than Arjun, and he show his willingness to do to go to in this competition, but he was denied because he was Sutha. And again Bhima remind him that you are Sutha, so you cannot participated in this competition. Even if he is capable, he is not allowed to participate in competition. And we find that all these acts, 5 acts, are end with the same dialogue, that poor Karna, or the dialogues like our Anga, our great Anga, our poor Anga. So we find that caste conflict is playing role. Even if you are more capable, even if you are, we can say, more able to do something or to win, you are not allowed because of you are from lower caste. Now, where in education system where we find this caste conflict or in class conflict? So here we find class conflict in the privatization of education. If we see that because of privatization of education, we have lots of fee increasement in private sections. So only rich people are able to pay fees, or we can say the other people have to take lots of loan, and to give their child the education which is valuable, which is, we can say, more worthy. So if you don't have money, you don't get good education. That is the ultimate purpose. Of course, it is not like all the time, it is not true. There are some government schools also there who is giving good education, but mostly what we find that people have the craze of privatization, private school. So uh, so because of that, only upper class people can afford all these facilities of giving education in private hi-fi schools and all other facilities. So here I have mentioned several memes. You can see that what is the condition of our education system. In the last meme you find that school and tuition fee, and there in the near that it is written that private school. So how private school are creating class conflicts, that we find here. And another one is caste based reservation system for SC, ST, OBC. That is also, we find that one of the uh, important conflict in our education system. So here you find all these posters which is saying that why reservation system is not necessary now, and why reservation system is how reservation system is doing um, injustice with the students who are more capable. But if we see that reservation system is necessary, and for reservation system is also necessary, for that I have put here one TED talk video which is saying that why reservation system is necessary, and but it is not sufficient. So if you want to watch this, you just click and go. Then the another thing is class and caste conflict in marriage. So in Act 3, there is a Swayamvar of Draupadi we find, and Karna is also there with his friend Suyodhana. And all the other kings and prince are there to win Draupadi, or we can say to marry Draupadi. And there we find that no one from kshatriya are able to fulfill the condition that is given by the king, the father of Draupadi. And when this kind of thing happened, the Karna came ahead, and he said that okay, I want to fulfill this condition, I'm able to fulfill the condition. But again we find that is because of his caste, Draupadi denied him to marry. And the reason he gave is like she don't want to marry Sutha. So again, the caste conflict is coming there. Even if he is king, he is capable. Then all the other Kshatriya princes, he was marginalized because of his lower caste. And in present time, that we still find that there Draupadi denied to the Karna that I don't want to marry. And during this time, we have in marriage we have social barriers, or we can say intercaste marriage are still not acceptable by majority. So here I have taken one chart. This is survey report of Indian Human Development Survey. There we have rate of intercaste marriage in caste wise. So most Brahmins are at the top of in intercaste marriage. It is 6.30%. Then the other forwarded caste 6.20%. Other backward caste 4.18, and scheduled caste are 4.79. So we can say that Brahmins are at the top. But there is one minor change we have to mention here is that even Draupadi is from upper class, from Kshatriya caste. She is not accept to marry Sutha. And now in present time, we find that Brahmin and other forward caste are at the top to marry in intercaste. So that change we have to notice. And another thing, we have to see that how societies barriers of society harassing, or we can say interrupting people's life regarding marriage. So here I have taken two newspaper cuttings. First is of news about the boy uh, that is saying that Gujarat teacher and his wife beaten up because their son had married out of caste. And the second one is, if you read that head subtitle, it is saying that a girl was killed by his own her own family, because she was in falling in the love with Dalit boy. And also his family, her family threatened to the lovers that we will murder you also. So this how we can say that how society is treating people. Then the third one is subaltern cannot speak. And Act 4, we find that Pandavas and Kauravas are playing youth, and it is the throne room of Dhritarashtra. And there we find that Pandavas are losing his game and lost his everything, excepting their wife Draupadi. So, and then there is a scene of humiliation of Draupadi, and all the Kshatriyas are there, all the upper caste peoples are there sitting there, Brahmins are sitting there, but no one is able to raise their voice excepting Karna. And when Karna raised their voice, again Suyodhana remind him his Sutha identity, and he was got paralyzed because of his curse. So we can say that Gayatri Chakravarti Spivak, as said in his book, that subaltern cannot speak. Here to Karna, the place of saying or saying against injustice are not given to Karna also. Now in present time, look at this, that Dalit teen shot after temple visit. And the another news is K. Tata BJP MP denied entry into village for being Dalit. And the third one is tension as a Dalit youth stabbed to death for using village road. So we find that how the Dalits are marginalized by society. The situations are same. There also they are not able, they are not given space to raise their voice. Here also they are not. How we have this news in our newspaper, but the action that taken or not against the people, they are those who are done this, we don't know that what happened to them. Now Draupadi Swayamvar and current situation. So in Draupadi Swayamvar, we find that all the kings and prince are there to decide that whom to Draupadi marry and what is the condition of her marriage. And in current situation, if you see this newspaper that દીકરી પ્રેમ લગ્ન કરે તો મિલકત માથી કમી કરો કાયદો ઘડવા 400 સમાજની માંગ. So in this news we also find that all the boys are sitting to decide that either what woman should do or what should not do. Similarly in the Draupadi's case, we find that all the king and prince and his fathers are sat there to decide that if this will happen, then Draupadi will marry. If any of these king will decide, will fulfill the condition, then she has to marry. She has no choice. And similarly, this woman of present time also don't have choice. And if we see that what is they all who were there in this Swayamvara are from upper class, or we can say kings and prince. So similarly, we find that in this news, if you read, there is most of the caste or most of the samajis are of upper class. We can say Brahmin, Chaudhries, and Patidars. All are there in this news, if you see. And thank you. These are my citations.
So my question is that in present time, which conflict you find profoundly much, class or caste conflict? In whichever point you want. Yes, you have mentioned education system and then marriage system.
To me, caste conflict is more, like we can say, more problematic, because class is something that you can reach that position, but class is a closed, we can say, closed area that you cannot enter. If you are born as a Brahmin, or as a Dalit, you have to live in this position throughout your life. Even you reach at the top, and even you reach at any position, you just have to be that. You have to face that problem throughout your life. But class is something that you can change. Like, if you do hard work, if you do something, you earn money, and you reach to the upper class. So for me, caste conflict is like more problematic than class conflict.